Hey guys, it's Kirsty here, and today I'm going to talk to you about, is the Amazon FBA business model still working in 2020? Well, there are now over 5 million Amazon sellers and over 4,000 new sellers that join Amazon every single day. So you'd think that this place would be totally packed, right? There's no way that we can start now. In fact, it's the other way around. Over 49% of all e-commerce sales still happen on Amazon, and even better, 50% of all the sales that happen on Amazon are from third-party sellers, from regular people like you and me, and not huge brands, and that's a really big deal for us. There are also over 100 million people with Amazon Prime memberships who are ready to use their credit cards, and they spend on average $1,400 per year.
In this video, we're going to go over how this business works in a nutshell, all the different Amazon FBA business models, as well as the pros and the cons for selling on Amazon in 2020. And I'll also tell you what we think of the future of Amazon FBA is in the current situation that we have right now. Watch until the end of this video to find out how to grow your business and get profitable products during COVID-19.
Welcome to the Sprint to Profit for Amazon Sellers channel, where we help sellers exactly like you grow and scale on Amazon with no hype or black hat tactics. I'm Kirsty.
And I'm Isaac, and we're not only real active Amazon sellers who have sold multi-millions of dollars, we've coached more than 1,000 students and helped them make Amazon FBA a highly sustainable and profitable lifestyle business.
Now, the first point that I want to mention is that Amazon has a few different business models that you can consider, but we only recommend one of them. Okay, so there are a few different ways to sell on Amazon, and you may have already heard of some of them, like dropshipping, wholesaling, retail arbitrage, and the method we leverage to grow our businesses to millions of dollars in sales with great profit margins, private label selling.
So what is private label selling, and how can it be done to make money on Amazon? In short, private label just means to take a product that does not have a patent on it and add your own branding, marketing, and possibly a few tweaks to the product to make it your own so your ideal client really connects with the product.
There is no inventing happening in this model. Brand new inventions don't sell really well on Amazon without millions of dollars of marketing behind them, because people are trying to find pre-existing products and items that they can search for. If they can't search for the product, then they can't find it or they can't buy it. So a true invention becomes hard to sell on Amazon right off the bat with no huge brand and marketing awareness. It takes too much money to educate the consumer and or advertise enough for people to understand exactly what the product is.
With private label selling, you are selling your own products with your own branding, and you will cut out the middleman that usually rips off the customer in the end. Drop shipping, wholesale, and retail arbitrage are all ways to resell other people's products, but in the end, your margins are small, usually under 5% per product, and your only way to compete is to sell at a lower price than everyone else, or just pray somebody will buy your more expensive product.
With private label, you will get margins over 30% per product, and you get to customize to the consumer and the customer experience in a way that allows you to stand out from other competition to create your own slice of market share. Now, of course, you do need to know the proper strategies to do this, and by following us, you'll start to understand the ins and outs of the Amazon private label business model.
The second point to make is that Amazon is the best e-commerce method that we have seen, and we have seen them all. There are other ways to sell online, including setting up your own store through a website or using something like Shopify to build a store upon. However, we have not seen the same results for startup companies like ours and our members to be able to achieve a high volume of sales from these types of e-commerce strategies.
The main reason is that the only way to really get shoppers to quickly find your website is to advertise on other platforms such as Facebook or Google, and try to persuade people to go to your site over all the other websites on the planet that have got a bigger budget to advertise. You may have also heard of something called SEO, so search engine optimization, which essentially is using keywords and content on your site to drive you up the Google rankings. And although it can be effective, it usually takes a long time and a lot of work for those results to kick in. This is why we really focus all our efforts directly on Amazon, because it's the #1 shopping site in the US by far, has active daily members shopping rapidly, and it's as close to the point of sale of advertising as you can possibly get.
Meaning the shoppers are there looking to buy already. People using Google and Facebook are not necessarily shopping at all. So why are you advertising to them to buy something? Another thing that is worth pointing out is the trajectory by which selling on Amazon is growing. Over the last 20 or so years, Amazon has been one of the most resilient companies to keep growing, and their online marketplace for selling goods has been a big part of that.
Even during the COVID-19 crisis in 2020, Amazon saw incredible growth, and it's no wonder why. People will continue to add more online shopping to their daily and weekly habits, and that means the sales that Amazon is seeing now is just the beginning of how much growth is possible. It's like opening up a business on the busiest block in town. And as the adage goes, when it comes to opening a business, it's all about location, location, location. And for new businesses that don't want a massive overhead, massive complexity, and have a safe and secure platform with on-demand customers, then Amazon is the location where you need to be.
Now that you know about the business model, let's talk about how it actually works. But before we go any further, we want to know, what are your burning questions about starting and making your existing Amazon business profitable? Let us know in the comments below. Oh, by the way, we talk about how to grow your business during COVID-19 in more detail through one of our latest podcast episodes. Check it out in the link below.
So let's talk now about how the Amazon private label business model works using a system of fulfillment by Amazon. Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, is a system of selling on Amazon where sellers like us, and soon to be you, will send your products into Amazon's warehouses, where they will store and categorize your products. And when a customer buys your product from the Amazon marketplace, Amazon will pack and ship that product directly to the customer.
The great thing about this is you never have to store, ship, or pack a single product yourself. Also, Amazon handles about 90% of the customer service issues themselves, since they are the ones who are responsible for such things as shipping, damaged goods, and returns. Those issues make up the large majority of the issues customers have with Amazon products, and that leaves you to focus on the bigger picture stuff for your business.
So just to give you the complete cycle of how this works, let me explain the process specifically. So number one, first, you will get your products created in a factory, either in the US or another country, depending on where your goods are manufactured. Second, once the products are manufactured, you will get them inspected to make sure that they live up to your expectations.
This is a critical stage a lot of people skip, and it costs people dearly when their goods have to be pulled from Amazon because they're either damaged or defective. Third, you'll ship the goods directly from the factory that produces your goods into Amazon's fulfillment centers.
And number four, once a customer buys your products, Amazon ships your goods directly to the customer. Of course, it would be prudent to mention that Amazon does take a cut of the sale price, but you understand how to plan this up front, and you will also still get great margins and actually make an income from your product sales.
That's pretty much the Amazon FBA business model that we use for private label products in a nutshell. Keep watching this channel to find out even more about the ins and outs of this business model. Download our free Getting Started checklist below. This also signs you up to our email list so that you get only real actionable tips and training on how to be a thriving Amazon seller.
If you found this video helpful, give us the thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the little bell and subscribe to our channel for more videos to help you get started on your journey. Click the link below to learn more.